to all the dispossessed youth of Africa, for perpetuation of communion with ancestral spirits through the fight for African freedom, and in the firm faith that the dead, the living, and the unborn will unite to build the destroyed shrines. Selah. Hello and welcome, beloveds, to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well in all your ways and that you're moving into living life truly on your own terms. I almost said ask Dr. Mumbi because a lot of people have been asking me to do a show on women's hair, as you've seen in the title. Special shout out to our Patreon family. Thank you so much for supporting us on that platform. Beloved sisters, my fellow sisters, it's time to take off the wig. It's time to remove all the plastic hair. It's time to just get rid of all of that. Babylon has fallen, so we're no longer in the theater of the world anymore. It don't matter. I mean, seriously, if you're still going to Babylon events and trying to look cute for this and that, then the Matrix deserves you. Literally. But if you're serious about your awakening, if you're serious about taking your life to the next level, then as a woman, you have to recognize the importance of your crown. And especially because you see, in the past, women were always the seers and the prophets, the ones who, they were the ones who carried the world, brought humanity in. You had to come in. You still have to come in through a woman's legs, although now they're trying to say that in 10 years men will be able to have children. It's not going to happen in their world, maybe. But so for so long, women, we have been the seers. We have been so deeply connected to the fact that this planet we're walking on is feminine. The world, the universe is feminine. Mama Africa is feminine. So there is so much for us to tap into, to be replenished, to be healed, and to really move in powers that we've never, as women, been described as. Because I don't think women have been fully put in their rightful position ever by the Babylon system, because the Babylon system came in specifically as a male energy to kind of steal, destroy, rape, the feminine energy and try and domineer and take it over. And so we are in the season now, beloved melanated sisters, where so many of us are coming online. So many of us are getting downloads. There's so many things that I share on this show that fellow sisters from all over the world will contact me and tell me, hey, I had a dream about that. Spirit confirmed that to me. The ancestors had showed me that. And even sometimes if you read through the comments, you'll see the same thing. And so right now, so much, the channels are open, beloveds. And so if you really want to take advantage and have the deepest clarity without any static or interference, then you need to really clear your crown. And they sometimes call this the crown chakra, the seventh. There are more chakras above the crown chakra, but this is your connection. This has always been your connection to the higher realms. This is where you kind of get, the channeling, even like rebooted. So much happens when the sun just enters your crown and fills your body. And so when you have, for so long, we've blocked it. By many women have blocked it by having other people's hair on it, and the thing is, you're having the hair of lesser evolved beings, if I can say that, or plastic, which is an inorganic substance, and that is now overlaid on your crown, and it blocks out certain levels and certain dimensions of thought, of ideas, of communication that are available to you at this time. And not only that, but also when you put something like that on your crown, beloveds, and you have no idea what magic was done on it, where it came from, what ritual was done in it, what purpose it was. You're literally wearing someone else's hair. You don't know if she was a prostitute, if she was a killer, if she was, you have no idea if she was a manic depressive. And then now you've got her hair. Hair carries DNA, beloveds. And so that now starts to really mash you up, because you take on, even her thoughts start to interact with you. her energy. If you're carrying a super low vibing energy, it will block out how high you can go. And for some, this may sound totally crazy, but if you know, you'll know, and if you get it, you'll get it, and you'll understand exactly what I'm saying. Because I've never been into the human hair thing, but I used to do a lot of like the plastic braids, and I realized I was putting inorganic things into my hair, and having plastic over my crown was definitely not doing something good. And so, if you really want to become like a high level priestess, beloveds, where you are getting the messages for your life, where you don't need to go to no seers, no prophet, no freaking wizard, no nobody, because you have taken that authority back into your own life. In order to do that, beloveds, you really have to get rid of the wigs and the weaves, because that's part of the indoctrination. The black woman is the most powerful being on this planet. And that's why so much has been done to bring her down and to continuously shatter her spirit and shatter her confidence and shatter her faith. That's why so much elevation. Babylon always elevates the lowest of our kind. And then even tries to bring men the stallion, masquerading as women, just to shatter our spirit even more. And they've created totally abnormal, signs of beauty, beloveds. I'm guilty. I wear makeup because even makeup is said to have fetuses and all these things in it. I'm really looking to create a natural line or get into one if there's any, natural, melanated line out there. That's definitely what I need to get into. But all of this is just done to mash our spirit and to keep our spirit down, to keep our spirit shattered and confused. And the greatest confusion, beloveds, is wearing someone else's hair and then wearing fake lashes and then wearing all these things. Even the culture of wigs started because the judges of Babylon wanted to look like the pharaohs. And yet our judges don't seem to know that. Otherwise, they wouldn't be wearing the Mzungu wig. It's like a lower level. Like they came to look like your people, and then you totally forgot yourself, and then now even try to look like that, took what they took to look like your people to look like their people. I mean, with the white wigs and stuff that we see our lawyers and our judges wearing. All of this is part of that mental psychosis, beloveds. But dear sisters, we need to get rid of the wigs. Be brave. Put head wraps. Grow out your own hair. Like there's nothing, the matrix is gone. There's no one to see you or to look cute for, like literally, beloveds. This is for those who are serious about their awakening and they know that they have chosen themselves for such a time as this to do the necessary path. This is for those who are on the narrow path. If you're comfortable with your weave, if you're comfortable with your wig, and this doesn't, feel like this applies, that's also all good. But for those who are ready and they've been wondering why they can't get to the next level, because I'm telling you, Spirit is communicating, our ancestors are communicating, Mama Earth is communicating, nature is communicating, the rivers, everybody, rivers are communicating. And women, we that is our gift, that is our inherent gift, our intuitive nature. And we must remove all blocks, even so that nature can recognize you. Because, beloveds, a lot of you, your ancestors don't even recognize you. They're looking at you like, who is this? With the fake lashes and this, the red lips and the, long blonde hair. I mean, it's cute, and that's the thing. Like, all these things have been so trivialized. But we're at the end game, beloveds, where you need your ancestors to recognize you so they can get you across the river. And they ain't going to recognize you with all of that on. And baby steps, take yourself out of it. And as you release that, you'll also release part of the mental psychosis, because you cannot come into your melanated woman power looking like a Mzungu woman. You just can't. The ancestors won't trust you. They can't trust you. You don't even, you don't even look like yourself. It's really, really critical, beloveds. It's so critical. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, tuko pamoja.